Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. This is the 2024 WPBA Tour Championship presented by Dr. Pool Promotions and Jacoby Custom Cues. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and I'm being joined in the booth by the Iron Maiden, Miss Ada Leo.
Hello, everyone.
All right, so it looks like we just lag. We just watched the lag here. I'm waiting for the scoreboard to update and get started. Let's talk about the match rules here. These are the match rules for this event. They're going to lag for the first break, which you just saw. Alternate break format thereafter. The 9-ball does not count on the break in the bottom two pockets. The 3-point break rule is in effect. 3 consecutive fouls equals a loss of game, and there's cue ball fouls only. We have Kelly Fisher and Fan Yu Swan.
Fan Hsuan.
Fan Yu Swan.
Fan Hsuan.
Swan. I'm learning, guys. Ada made sure I'm phonetically correct. I do my very best. I'm not always so good at it, but we do try. I am getting better, and I apologize for the score not updating. It will as soon as they start their tablet. The ladies are self-scoring. What I can do is pull back just a tiny bit so you guys can see the flipping scorecard there at the top of your screen. The light is a little bit in the way for that. But, all right, so Fan Yu has made a legal starting break. She did pocket a 1 ball on the break, and I'm not sure if she has clear sight on the 2, or on the 1 to start. Sorry. Lots of things going on in the room right now. We've got some audio issues in the arena, so they are doing some tech stuff behind us. I apologize. Thank you for tuning in. For any of you that are new to the stream, this is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and you are watching the WPBA Billiards on YouTube. Here we go. We've got a scoreboard, folks. It has updated.
And we are at the WPBA Dr. Pool Jacoby Invitational over at the Central Wisconsin Expo and Convention Center in Rothschild, Wisconsin. It is super chilly here.
It's very cold. Definitely cold here.
I think it's like an Arctic tundra.
It is cold. I don't know if it's Arctic or not, but it's cold.
I don't think I've ever been in this cold before, and I used to live in Canada. It's been a long time.
All right, so she may have overrun this just a tad. We'll see if she can see that blue too. Let's see. Not the best view for that, but a good view of some of our sponsors for this event. All right, nice shot. Back to the center of the table. Now, if you look here and you look closely at their Fargos, if we were to be a handicapped event, which we're not, if we were a handicapped tour, these ladies, Kelly wouldn't even have to spot her 1 game. So if it was a 50-point spread for every game spot, Kelly wouldn't have to give her 1. So they would play even.
I'm excited to see this matchup. It's such high-quality players here and learn from them. You know, I do like to do my homework, so looking out for some key things that they do that I'm missing so that I could work on it when I get back home.
So I like this. It looks like she's just going to go 1 rail forward, back out towards the center of the table for the orange 5 ball. Oh, she put a little unnecessary spin on that.
She got a favorable roll, though.
She did.
Knocked the 6 out of the way.
Nice little tap-tappy on the 6 ball to get it out of the way.
So, Lonnie, how many live stream matches are happening today? People in the chat were asking me for.
You know, to be fair, Ada, I've had a really bad headache today, so I've done very limited looking at my phone.
Oh, I see.
I haven't really done a lot of blue screen work, just trying to preserve my brain a little today. So I do think that we have the 10, 12, 2, 4, then we'll have a break and a 7 and a 9 round. So how many is
Wow.
that? 10, 12, 2, 4,
5.
7, and 9. She's much faster than I am. I had to use my fingers. So there's that. A little rough today. All right,
And you
so
just came from a match too.
yeah, yeah. I don't know if I want to call that a match, but I played. I was there.
You were present in your body.
I had in my draw, I think I had in my round of 10 a.m. match or noon matches, I think I drew the toughest player in the round.
Wow.
And so Kawahara played exceptionally well. She made a few mistakes, not many. And I was able to capitalize on a couple of them, and a couple of them I was not able to capitalize on. So congratulations to her. She played stellar, and I'm going to be taking the scenic route through this event.
Hey,
So,
you're still in it, so
yeah,
sometimes
no.
I call that the bracket of hope.
Yeah, I just hope my head starts feeling better. It's been 3 days, so fingers crossed. Enough
Oh,
about me. All right, so Fan Yu has won the first rack in this matchup. This is a race to 8. Kelly Fisher, quick fire to break.
let's see if she quick fires a rack here.
Right, let's get something rolling. Start it up.
Wanted to thank everybody watching. Please like, share, and follow, and put the thumbs up on the live stream.
Yeah, so let's make sure we share this too. If anyone is friends with Kelly or friends with Fan Yu, please take just a second to share this to their socials. We'd really appreciate that. Ooh, she got a little kick there, managed to stay out of the side pocket. She is going to have a starting shot on the 1 ball. I do believe. Absolutely. She fell a little straight on this. She may be able to spin it around with some high right-hand English. I don't know that the 2 goes past the pink 4 in the corner.
She could elect to draw it too.
Yeah, well, it looks as though she may have to. Oh, wow, look at that. Beautiful
What a
stroke.
stroke.
Kelly's in. She's in like Flynn. All right, and Kelly's quick to get to business on this rack, which is right up her alley. Hence the name Quick Fire. Kelly is a Predator-sponsored player. She also is sponsored by Jingshui Tables, Jam Up Apparel, and am I missing something? Kamui. I know she's a Kamui-sponsored player as well.
Horo tips.
Horo Tips, that's right. Oh, and Break Time Billiards and Sports Bar. No, that's
No.
Allie.
I feel like this new printout is a little confusing to watch.
Oh, yeah, it's small. Yeah, so we got it all.
Yeah.
Predator cues, Jingshui tables, which keep your eyes out. I've heard there may be a quick fire table coming to the works.
Yes, she showed me a prototype.
Nice.
It looks
So
nice.
congratulations to Kelly Fisher if that comes to life. Jam Up Apparel and of course Horo Tips, which reminds me I need to reach out to her for a new break tip. Oh, what a nice shot, though. I like the fact that she bumps into that ball. She got fortunate, right? But by bumping the 8 become a much easier, more playable shot. So whether it was intentional or not, it definitely worked in her favor. Kelly's going to get straight back to business here. 7 ball, 2 rails out of the lower right-hand corner. And here she is. Two rails with a little bit of draw. Great stroke by Kelly. And to tie the score line up, this 9 ball, ladies and gentlemen, Kelly Fisher.
Well, I anticipate this is going to be a very close match. No one's going to be running away with anything.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it'll be fun to watch.
It's my first time seeing Fan Yu. Very interesting to see how she plays.
Now, where does she reside? I mean, she's
I don't think they had time to get
They
in her bio
didn't.
sheet.
So is that Taiwan? Is that her flag for Taiwan from the digital pool? Her bio sheet does not give us the details. She is the 2024 CPBA Women's 9 Ball second place runner-up. She's sponsored by Q Lists. That we do know. But other than that, we have no information on Fan Yu. Unfortunately, her bio is basically blank.
I'm pretty sure the super fans will be helping us out with this information.
Right, exactly. All right, so she needs to answer back. Unfortunately, the cue ball made a
It went in the
quick
hole.
turn into the drink.
It went into the darkness.
hmm Taiwan. I thought that was the flag, but it's like hard to see, right, on our scoreboard. All right, so Kelly Fisher coming to the table with ball in hand with an unfortunate scratch. I'm sure that Fanyu will be making some adjustments to make sure she doesn't do that again. This is an alternate break format, so she'll have a little bit of time to get it straightened out.
Well, there's some like trickiness there in that little grouping, so Kelly's got to be careful how to navigate around this.
Yeah, I think she's okay. I think as long as she gets on the right side, the good side of the two ball, she wants it to stop. Should be fairly simple getting back to the three.
Yeah, one rail, I think. Look at all the precision. Like, I feel like that's such a small area to be navigating around, and Kelly does that really great.
Yeah, she's very settled. I think with Kelly is a very seasoned player and very much in control of her actions. And she's getting right to work.
That's right. No time to waste. Get down to business.
That's right. Right, so here we go. She's kind of be mindful for those of you who are not familiar with Kelly Fisher. She's very good to get behind her next shots when necessary. Just kind of giving herself a mental look at where she'd like to land with the cue ball.
I think she left herself with a little steeper angle than she wanted. But this is Kelly Fisher. I don't think this is going to be a deterrent.
Well, it's definitely slowed her up. Now, but let's remind the folks at home that these ladies are on a 40-second shot clock with one 40-second extension per rack and 60 seconds after the break. All right, so she's going to accept,
Oh.
she's going to accept that her chair is going to need to be warmed up. So, Fanyu is coming to the table with a 7-ball sitting right in the pocket.
I'm telling you, this live stream table is very tricky there with the perimeter light there. I think it kind of heated it up a little bit.
Absolutely.
And also, these shelves are so long in the diamond tables. You got to be very careful how much pace you put on the ball because you can easily hang a ball.
Well, and you definitely need to be accurate. So I see that Michelle Griffin is in our chat. Hi, Michelle. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what's
I don't
going
know
on.
either.
I don't know. But we've got some exciting news pertaining to Michelle coming up in the future with the WPBA. So stay tuned, everybody. Make sure you go to WPBA.com and please be sure to hit the thumbs up button here on WPBA Billiards. Make sure to subscribe, hit that little bell notification symbol, and then you always get notified when we get live, when we go live.
Wow, Fang Yu hit that shot a little thick.
Well, she hit the 7 poorly, and then she ended up having to really cut the 8-ball. So it looks like Kelly's coming back, kind of getting this rack back. They've had a couple innings in this rack, which we don't see often with these players. Multiple innings at the table. All right, in this 9-ball to take the lead, Kelly Fisher, 2-1 over Hsuan. So there's a lot of great matches going on around the room. Lots of good stuff going on around the room. We have Monica Webb and Bean Hung playing. They are 1-1 at the moment. All these rounds just started. Rita Chow, Cheyu Chow, Cho, sorry.
Rita Cho.
I was reading
Let's
something
go,
else at
Rita
this time.
Cho.
Let's go, Rita Chow. Playing April, the Grinder Larson, 1-1. Pia Filler is up 1-0 over LJ. Allison Fisher and Mina Tani. The score is currently 2-0 in favor of Mina Tani. And Boyana Srach versus Janet Atwell. Boyana is up 2-0.
So just wanted to remind everyone that our next stop, which will be the start of a 2025 season, will be at Iron City Billiards, January 29th to February 1st. So super excited to have 80 ladies showing up to play in that event. We are going to be announcing our 2025 dates shortly. We're still finalizing some details, but expect a full 10 or more stops. So lots going on for the ladies in the next year. Very exciting.
Absolutely. WPBA is growing and we're getting stronger and stronger, and a lot of that has to do with the work behind the scenes, but not only that, it has a ton to do with our fan base. So thank you guys for supporting us. If you're currently watching on Billiard TV and you want to join our WPBA chat family, you can go to WPBA Billiards on YouTube. Join the chat group. We always have fun polls and a lot of good conversation in there. So you're always welcome to join us. If you're interested in that, just go to WPBA Billiards on YouTube. And I just stuttered right through that.
It's all right. You're going to have a long day of chatting on the live stream. So
Yes. So I'm not sure if these are 4 1/4s. I think these might be standard 4.5 pockets.
I think they're 4 1/4.
Are they?
They are a little bit on the tight side.
Okay. Okay. I know that Diamond brings them in for us. We are playing on Diamond Tables, which is one of our tour sponsors, as well as Simonis Cloth. And we're using Aramith balls, as well as racking with the Perfect Rack, rack produced out of Canada. That is the official rack sponsor of the WPBA.
The table is playing very nice, but you definitely have to be super accurate on how you aim these pockets because of the 4 1/4 pockets. So we are selling ball sets. You could get a ball set for $370 by going to WPBA.com/store, and they're lightly used in our tournament. And then you can get the cue ball signed by one of your favorite players at this tournament. It's really great value.
But if you don't want the cue ball signed, you don't have to. If you just want to purchase the ball set because you will not find them anywhere else cheaper, that's fine too. We appreciate the ball sets. They help go towards our production of the stream. And so anyone who's purchased them in the past can tell you that it's a fantastic deal, and we thank you from the stream crew. We thank you so much for supporting us. All right, that was a nice little touch safety there, and I'm not sure if she's left Kelly. She may have left Kelly just the edge of the 3, which I favor. I think will probably end up, Kelly will do the same thing right back to her.
Yes, that's a very standard shot for safety. So if you are looking to do homework, that's something to master.
Hi, Jesse. You know what? We purchase, or you can purchase the ball sets at WPBA.com. Go to the store, and that sale price is only valid when we're live. So if you need a set, grab them, girl. They're worth it. I have a set at home. I purchased a set of balls from the stream.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but you can't beat the deal, right? And I needed a
Yeah.
set of balls, and I wasn't going to. I obviously am not going to steal them from our tour, so I had to buy them, but it was worth it. Like, they're my favorite set, and they're on my 9-footer at home. All right, so look at this safety play. We've got a lot of back and forth action on this red 3 between Fan Yu and Kelly Fisher. This is a fantastic matchup.
I'm loving these safety battles. You know, that's my thing is, can I see a jail safe?
Yes, Ada likes jail time. Wow.
What? That was a
Wow.
great
It was
answering
almost
kick.
a really sporty shot. Like, unfortunately, she has left Kelly a shot, and this is a makeable ball. It does, with a little bit of spin, allow her to get down table for the pink 4. We are using the pink 4 and the orange 5. Elevating. Ooh. Ay, Gigi.
You're like, that was a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, that made me very nervous. All right, so just one rail back out to the center of the table. Nice shot by Kelly Fisher. I think she fell on the wrong side, but you know what I like about this? She can go under this 6 ball, so she's going
Yeah.
to follow it down one rail, possibly two, depending on what level she's comfortable with. Probably just one with high English, top of the cue ball. It's going to make the cue ball force forward. She'll have a nice shot on the 6 in the side pocket. Oh, thank you, Richard Silva. Snaps to you, sir, for the purchase of the ball sets. We
And,
promise to put your money to good use.
and if you want to make a donation to the stream, you could click on the $ next to your chat in YouTube, or you can go to WPBA.com and make a donation.
There's a little button in there that says donate here. So those are the 3 ways that you can help us support this stream. So thank you so much for your purchase. And we'll just try to keep bringing you guys free content.
And for those of us who are sticking around to Sunday, you have Lonnie's.
I don't know. It's a secret. I don't know if I'm going to do it.
Oh.
It's a secret. All right. Great shot by Kelly Fisher. She's extending her lead 3-1 over Fanyu. And we're back in action, folks. Hopefully we got some of the audio stuff figured out here. We had to make some quick adjustments. I think it was fine. I was actually playing and someone came and grabbed me after my match and said, hey, I have the stream on my computer and I can't hardly hear it and I'm turned all the way up. And I was like, well, Ada and Chanel are very soft-spoken anyway, so then...
Me, soft-spoken.
Well,
I'm from New York. We loud.
I don't think you're as loud as you think you are. I mean, we can be, right? But so I want to remind everyone, too, that's watching the stream, if you could take just a second to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel, we really appreciate you. If you're watching on Billiard TV, thank you for enjoying the show. And if you're interested in supporting the WPBA, we would love to have you come on over to WPBA Billiards on YouTube.
And of course, we would love to see all our fans in person. So if you have a chance to come out to one of our events, always great to meet you. You get to, pick our brains, just be able to put a personality to the great pool playing that you see all the time. We are not robots. We are humans. So looks like Fanyu has a really great opportunity to narrow the gap in the score line here. She just has to go 2 rails around to get shaped for that pink 4 on the lower right side. Oh, she decided to just go 1 rail. That works too. It just depends on your stroke and your personal preference. Some people like to, like me, go a little bit more fancy around the rails, but as I'm learning from these top players, simpler is better. So yeah. Oh, she hung that ball. Wow. Telling you, these deep shells, they just will cost you. You have to make sure you hit it with a good pace. Did you think Kelly was meaning to kill this ball off the rail like that?
No, I think it was just in the pocket fat enough that she hit it too thick. So then the cue ball caught the rail and kind of just died. That's okay, though. She still has movement. She cuts it in the side pocket, 2 rails around for the 7. She's sitting beautifully.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not afraid of any of these side pockets. These side pockets are tight. Kelly's looking really nice. Like, I like her pace around the table. She's got confidence. She's shooting everything very smoothly. It's really nice to see Kelly like shooting at this level.
These ladies they are on a 40-second shot clock. I'm wondering if someone walked past the arena and Kelly happened to notice it. You notice she stood up just a bit, readjusted. All right, Kelly Fisher extending the lead 4-1 with that fortunate for her, but unfortunate for Fan Yu, the miss on the pink four.
Yeah, Fanyu cannot be affording any kind of mistakes against Kelly when Kelly's playing this well. So Fanyu's got to be a little bit more conservative or, be very confident in her run out.
I'm Christina Tkach, the #1 in the world, and you're watching WPBA on YouTube.
And that there, ladies and gentlemen, was the #1 player in the world and the #1 ranked player in the WPBA, Miss Christina Tkach.
Well, looks like we have another ball set ordered. So people, if you are interested in buying a ball set, you need to get on this. Like, it's going away like hotcakes.
Yeah, I only have 8 sets, I believe, for sale for this event, and so far I know for a fact we've sold 2. Thank you, Jessie Sexton. We appreciate you, girl.
Wow, unfortunate, you know, scratch on that cue ball there on that break.
Yep, she drew it right into the side pocket. Fanyu's going to come to the table. She's going to remove the perfect rack, and she is going to start the rack with ball in hand.
I wonder if she's going to try to 3-foul Kelly right now because, that one ball, it does go in the side pocket there, but she's got to make sure that, she's confident in her run out.
Oh, yeah, she does. But with the ball in hand, I think that helps to build a little bit of confidence because you get to start in a very comfortable position. It looks as though you've got some fans that said you and Chanel did a fantastic job on the last match.
Well,
Doesn't surprise me. I was
thank you so
not
much.
expecting anything less.
Well, it's so easy to commentate with Chanel. She's such a calming voice.
Yeah.
It just lends itself to great commentating.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
I suggested she was maybe pursue being a meditation teacher or yoga instructor.
Fair enough. That would make sense. She does have a great voice. All right, so it looks like she's got enough angle here. She's going to pocket the 3, come back across table. She has overrun this just a tiny bit, but I think she's fine just to put a little draw on it, pocket the ball, and just accept a little more. I don't know. I will almost wonder if she can go 3 rails around.
That's a lot of rails.
I like all the rails, though.
You fancy.
Yeah, I am fancy. But only because of the position she needs to be to get from the 5 to the 6.
She 2 rails. She's just like keeping it more simple.
Oh, well, yeah. 2's fine. 2 works. 3 you couldn't really do. I actually said 3, but in my mind, it was a 2-railer, right?
Oh,
yeah.
I was like, how are you going to do 3, Lonnie?
Yeah,
That's why I
no.
was like, that
Yeah.
sounds fancy.
She's going to end up on the wrong side of that if she goes 3. All right, so look at this. She hit that well. She landed beautifully on the orange 5. Looks like she can probably just stop shot this. We'll see what she chooses. She can draw it back as well. There's lots of different things you can do from here.
Player preference.
Absolutely. Just like that. Great stroke by Fanyu. She needs to take advantage of these last 2 balls and get them in the pockets. She's down 4-1 in a race to 8 against Kelly Fisher. So I think this is a very necessary rack right here. Very, very nice run out. With ball in hand on the 1 ball, she managed to clean up the table quickly. Great
She's
job.
like, I punish you for scratching on that break.
For shizzle. right, so Fan Yu will get to break. Maybe she can get a two-pack going.
2-pack.
Two-pack. Not to be mistaken with Tupac.
Well, you are a big fan of the hip hop,
I
right? So
do. I am a big hip-hop fan.
I'd be curious to see her technique for achieving this 3-point break. She's opting to go for the cut break. That's a very standard break when you're using the template rack to break the 9-ball. Well, that was a dry break though. So
Yeah, she missed the wing ball, which is very um, strange. You don't see it often with the template rack. 90% of the time, the ladies make the wing ball every time. Maybe she just put a little too much pace and shot the ball too hard.
you have to shoot the ball just right. So Kelly has a really open table here, and it's just a matter of making sure she gets to the good side of the ball so she gets to the next ball. So she wants to try to get to the middle of the table because middle of the table is where you have the most options here. So now she could go draw this for the setup for the pink 4 on the top right side, or she can go 2 rails, but I'm pretty sure she's pretty straight, so she's going to opt to go for the draw. Just like that. Then now she just has to hit center ball and go 1 rail to get to the left side of the 5 ball, the orange 5 ball. Oh, she let up on her stroke just a little bit. She was not happy with that. So just make sure that you hit things smoothly. I think she was not committed to what she wanted to do, and it seemed like she was torn between, just that simple 1 rail and out, or just holding it for that side of the table, and then it just wound up bobbling. So Fan Yu has another chance here to close the gap in the score. Kelly Fisher's leading 4-2 in a race to 8. So I like how Fan Yu is looking and pointing at the table, giving herself a visual cue as to how she wants to hit the ball and have the cue ball travel and along that path. So it's always important to be. Some people do it in their head. Some people find it much easier to just point the cue on the a position on the table just to give themselves that visualization. That was really nice 2 rail position, but she got a little bit off angle. Shouldn't be too difficult for her to recover from this, but she's got to be careful not to run into this 9-ball. Or if she's going to run into this 9-ball, that will help her with this 8-ball. So let's see what she does. She ran into the 9-ball just a little too much there, and it took away her angle for getting on from the 8 to the 9. So now she's got to settle for this really extreme cut shot. So I would opt to play a safety at this point because against Kelly Fisher, any mistake, she's going to be able to capitalize. Wow, Fan Yu's like, nope, I'm going to bank this. Very nice bank. She hit that very smooth. Now Fan Yu has closed the gap, 3-4 against Kelly Fisher. Let's take a look around the room. We have several really nice matches. This is still a winner side lineup here on day 1 of the WPBA Dr. Poole Jacoby Invitational. We have a 2-2 fight between Christina Takach and Wan Ling. We have Bean Hung up 3-2 against Malika Webb. April Larson up 4-2 against Rita Cho. We have Pia Filler 5-0 against Lori John Brown. Amina Tani, 3-2 against Allison Fisher. Boyana Sharitz, 5-0 against Janet Atwell. And the 1-1 fight between Brianna Miller and Veronique Bernard. I'm expecting this match to go hill. Let's see what happens. Kelly Fisher to break. So thank you everyone who is following the stream. Please like, share, and follow. And hit that thumbs up. It's all about engagement. Really nice break. Kelly Fisher has satisfied the 3-point breaking requirement. She has a little bit of a tough cut on the one if she chooses to elect to do that, or else she can play it safe here. Everything else is pretty wide open. So we are currently in the Central Wisconsin Expo and Convention Center. We have an amateur event happening alongside us, and so great to meet all the amateurs and have them see and support the ladies. So if you ever get a chance to come to one of our events, it's quite an experience. Our next event is in January 29th at Iron City Billiards. Will be the kickoff to our 2025 season. Iron City Billiards is a really fantastic venue. The owner is so hospitable, treats us so nicely, and it's always a pleasure to be in Birmingham, Alabama. So mark your calendars, January 29th to February 1st. Now, Kelly Fisher played a really nice save. Got a little bit behind the 3. I think she wanted a little bit more coverage behind the 3, but still, Fanyu's going to have to kick at this one ball. Unfortunately, she did not get a kick safe out of that. Kelly Fisher can see the edge of this one ball, but it's a matter of understanding how to avoid hitting all those balls and navigating shape for that 2 ball in the top left corner. She got a little bit of an unfortunate bump on that 7 ball. She might be hidden from the 2. Let's check out this other view. Yeah, I think she's going to have to take to the air. Yep, she looks like she has her jump stick out. Now, Kelly Fisher is a Predator sponsored player, so she's playing with the Air Rush. Nicely done, Kelly Fisher. She got herself a little bit of a steep angle on this 3, but I don't anticipate much difficulty for Kelly Fisher on this type of shot. And all she has to do is get the ball back into the middle of the table so that she can have a good shot on the 5, the orange 5, sorry. There might be a combination here. Or if she doesn't like that, she will play a safe. Let's see what happens. Oh, she was able to see it. Unfortunately, what we see here from the commentary booth sometimes a little bit different from what the players see at the table. So I thought she wasn't able to see it, but she clearly was able to see it and pocket it at the same time. Wow. Nice shot there. Let's see if she got a jail safe in play. Unfortunately, I think it leaked out a little bit, and so Fanyu was able to hit a piece of the six ball. I'm not sure if she is able to pocket this, so let's see what Fanyu does. What a touch. That was such a delicate shot there. Kelly has to do the same and hit it really lightly like that. I like all the strategery. No one's making any, low percentage things if they don't have to, right? So it's all about making sure you make the right decisions. Really nice. Guys, Fisher has to think about, does she want to do a bank safe or kind of split the balls? A lot of decisions here. But she definitely is going to commit to something and execute upon it. There you go, keeping it simple, using the 8 as a blocker. Yeah, strategery or strategy. I want it to be funny.
All right, how's it going? Oh, Fanyu's tied it up some.
Kelly Fisher made a mistake and Fanyu took advantage and closed up the gap here. And now we've seen several back and forth safeties going on because the 6 ball wasn't in a really good spot to be makeable.
That was a really nice safety there by Kelly Fisher. Oh, man.
I'm enjoying all this like kick safe. Maybe jump kick safe?
2 rails. All right, unfortunately, for Fanyu, Kelly Fisher is coming to the table with a very makeable 6 ball. Hey, everybody in the chat room. Sorry, this is Lonnie Fox Raymond. I actually had to step out, and I'm sure Ada did a fantastic job while I stepped out, but now we're back in action.
Welcome back, Lonnie. I've missed you.
Oh, thank you. All right, so this is nice. Kelly came, actually, I wonder if she could have handled a little bit more angle on that. She's really having to put some spin on that ball and get the cue ball around. But it'll work. Nice stun shot to the 9. Not a girl. And this 9 ball to extend her lead.
Kelly's like, I'm not letting you close the gap any longer.
Well, she had a great starting shot on a straight in 6 ball, so that's fantastic, right? You love it when that happens for you.
Yes.
I want to say thank you real quick to the event sponsors here. This is a WPBA Tour Championship presented by Dr. Pool Promotions and Jacoby Custom Cues. The sponsors that are involved in this event are the Central Wisconsin Convention and Expo Center, which is where we're at. Aramith, Diamond, and Simonis, of course, Midwest Pool Players Association, Incredible Bank, the Erickson Fisher Group, and the Village of Rothschild, Olhausen Billiard Products, and On the Hill Billiards Club. So thank you to them for continuously, year after year, supporting this Dr. Pool event We've been pretty fortunate. I know that on the hill, Todd and his crew over there, they're fantastic, and they've jumped up their sponsorship this year. They've actually added more money than they have in the past.
That's wonderful.
So thank you to them, and I know that they brought me some things that may or may not be for my Sunday swag.
We will
So
see.
so there's that, and fun you to break.
Wow, that's a really good break. Everything's pretty open. She satisfied the 3-point requirements. Look, we have Carly McGee, super fan of Kelly, in the chat, giving me the historical reference of strategery.
Oh boy. What's it called? The Wikipedia? She Wikipedia'd that. For those of you guys who are not familiar, Wikipedia, I think, is having some trouble and potentially ending up a public platform. So, or maybe there's some problems going on. So, if you log in and try to search something and you use Wikipedia, they're going to ask you for a donation.
Oh,
So, there's that. If any of you guys enjoy Wikipedia, you may want to go through them. I think it's like a $2.75 donation or something.
wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, so if you don't want to lose
I
the
think
Wikipedia, it
Fanyu
might be worth it.
inadvertently stunned the ball and like killed it and stuck herself behind the 7. That was an error right there. But she's recovered now. This is not makeable, this 2-ball.
I don't know. I think the 2-3 might go as a combination.
Yeah, but then it's like, where does the cue ball go? You gotta be careful.
It's really Kelly's problem. I'm kidding,
See,
by the way,
Kelly's
folks.
not taking any chances. Look at that. She played it safe.
That's a great shot.
She's like, nuh-uh, I'm not going for this low percentage combination. This is where the difference between the higher level players and the lower players, you could see the evidence of it. Some tempting combo, not happening. Gotta play the safe.
Yeah, it was a little tight past the orange 5, or is that the pink 4? I'm not
That
sure
was like
today.
3 green. So 2 and the 3 are right next to each other. And then the orange, that was the pink 4 that she was trying to get by. Oh, she decided to give her ball in hand and make it complicated for her to run out.
Yeah, but the 6-8 is a fairly simple combination. And to be fair, Kelly's looking to see if I go in there and try to bump that 8 out of there, will I have a good shot? Like, I like that she's just opting to leave it because the 6-8 combination really isn't that difficult.
Someone mentioned these are bucket pockets. I beg to differ. 4 1/4 are not bucket pockets. I play in a pool hall that has 5-inch pockets. Those are bucket pockets.
All right, so a good starting shot. Yeah, she definitely could have broken out. She may be able to break it out right here, right? Like if she's caught a little angle on the 3,
She
she's
definitely
going for the
has an
bridge.
angle.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if I would risk it right now, especially using the bridge.
I think she should just simple 3 and then 5-ball in the side pocket and then draw back for the 6. But she's got to be careful not to draw back so much she gets behind the 8. Oh, she's going to
Right.
combo now.
Yeah, she sits beautifully over this shot. This is a great, great shot by Kelly Fisher. The 6-8 super pot. I mean, it's about as easy a combination as you can get for a combination. Okay, oh,
Wow, how dramatic was that?
oh, it like wiped its feet and did a little jumpy do.
Jumpy do. We've got flipper do, jumpy do.
You know, it just happens. All right, so there's that. Kelly Fisher with his 7 ball to come around. Now, Ada, how do you like to play this shot?
I would play it to the right, 2 rails, maybe possibly a 3rd rail if I'm feeling good. Let my stroke out. 1, 2, 2 rails. Just like that.
She actually underhit that a tiny bit, but it's beautiful. It's perfect.
Is Kelly Fisher makeable? No.
All right, 6-3 over Hsuan. Kelly Fisher. I have to say a special thank you to Frank Maialetti from PA Pro-Am Pool for really helping me out and helping me learn a lot more about the graphic works behind the streaming. And of course, we kind of shared. I helped him with some things that I knew a little bit more about. He helped me with some things that he knew more about.
He's a great resource, and he created you a really nice graphic. Why don't you share your voice of the stream graphic?
You're so funny, Ada. Yeah, and he gave me my own little graphic. So there it is, folks.
I feel like I need my own little graphic.
I'll have to send it to Frank, be like, listen, I need a template.
All the Gus commentators get a graphic now.
I love me some Frank. He's a good dude.
Nice break from Kelly. Everything's wide open. Oh, she hit that very choppy. But it was a 2-way. She's got a safe. Or at least not an obvious shot on this 1 ball. So fun you, I expect her to resave Kelly. So everyone will be doing a full day of live streaming. Our next match will be at 4 o'clock, and it's going to be Kaylee McIntosh versus Sophia Mast. It's going to be a really great match there. 2 Floridians battling against each other. And Sophia Mast has had quite a year. Junior world champion, playing in Puerto Rico with Alan Roland, you know, making it to, was it top 4, like in the doubles? So exciting. Get to see Sophia playing at such a high level in these tournaments.
Do you want to say hi, Sophia? Sure. Grab that headset. We're going to put Sophia Mast. She just popped in, and she actually scared me half to death. When she snuck up behind me, I turned the lights off. I like to do the streaming in the dark. So, Sophia, welcome, you little junior champion, Sophia.
Hello, everybody.
How are you?
I am doing very well.
So you won your first match today.
Yep.
Are you?
I did.
Do you know who you play next round?
Of course. Kaylee McIntosh.
Oh, your girl. That's your road dog.
Yeah.
Oh, brutal.
Is someone going to be sleeping on the couch in the hotel room?
That's a possibility.
Okay.
I hope it's not me.
Right, that's fair.
I hope I could beat her. Destroy her.
How are you
Destroy
feeling?
her.
How are you feeling after this year? So many good things are happening for you. Junior world champion. You also had Puerto Rico, such a great showing there. Highest place finish for the U.S. women. Way to represent the U.S. ladies.
Yeah, this year has been really great for me. I've tried to step up my game, and I've shown it. But and I like beating all these high level players. It's given me the confidence that I'm meant to be here.
What do you think is the #1 difference in your game that has really pushed you to play at such a high level now?
I think my parents push me a lot. They are very supportive too.
Well,
With
and
me
then you
traveling.
recently took on Sammy Deep as your coach this year, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. In January, I started with Sam Diep, and she has been truly amazing to me. I travel to her house usually every month, and we like work on different things, and mentally we work on. And she texts me at, like after every match and before like the tournament starts, and like what we want to work on for this tournament, and like we always have like treasure chest like items. If I do like if I meet my goal, then I'll like this one's like if I do pretty well, I can go see the movie Wicked or something like that.
Wow.
So we have like little goals.
So if you don't do well, you don't get to go see Wicked?
No,
It's your
no,
punishment?
no. And for like Puerto Rico, there's like this sauce that she introduced me to, and I earned it because I did well in Puerto Rico. I don't
did
know.
it
It's
for the
just little
sauce.
things.
Sophia does it for the sauce.
Yes, it's really good, but Sam's been really great to me, and she's always so supportive, and I love her. She's awesome.
She is. She's a fantastic human being. All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Kelly Fisher is up 6-4 over Hsuan. Looks like Kelly's probably going to take a break, so we're going to throw a quick commercial. I want to say thanks to Sophia Mast for stepping in
Thank
and
you,
saying
everybody.
hello.
Yeah, I'll
And
be on the stream next.
oh, so
For fun.
we're going to. I was going to make it a surprise. For
Oh,
everyone.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just kidding.
We announced it before, Lonnie.
Just kidding. I'm picking on her. But anyway, so you guys are going to see Sophie in action shortly. And, congratulations to her and to her family because I know they're really proud of you.
Yeah.
You know, your grandma and grandpa, they're at all your events and involved in all your stuff. Oh, boy, it just got
Oh
interesting,
gosh,
folks.
Kaylee's here now.
I'm going to throw a commercial just so that I can keep the noise down because I don't know if Kaylee's going to enjoy the smack talk that Sophia's throwing out over here. So enjoy the commercial, folks. We'll be back in action shortly.
I love WPBA because it's like a big family and we feel so warm.
The sisterhood amongst the women. One of the greatest gifts I've ever gotten out of pool were the friendships that I've built from them.
What I like most about the WPBA is their continued support for women's pool.
I love the camaraderie and the competitiveness of the WPBA players.
WPBA gives us a chance, a stage to compete and show our passion.
WPBA always supports us in that every tournament we go to, they will always take care of us.
What I love about the WPBA are all the fierce competitors out there.
The competitiveness.
I love the equipment at the WPBA.
I like the most about WPBA that they keep continuing to support women's sport throughout so many years.
What I love about the WPBA are the fans.
What I love most about the WPBA is that we're all kind of like one big family.
I love that the WPBA brings great competition from around the world.
The WPBA has been a huge part of the growth of women's pool, and I love them for that.
The WPBA is the longest-standing women's professional pool tour and the biggest supporter of women playing pool.
Incredible community of strong women and people who are putting a lot of time and effort in growing women's pool.
It gives women something to strive for, a reason to improve their game and to try their hardest to become a better player.
I get to play with the best players in the world, and not only that, but I get to call them my friends.
Every time I get to come to an event, I feel at home with all of the girls.
Meeting and competing against fierce women.
The camaraderie amongst the players.
The fierce and high-level competition with a beautiful group of ladies.
We have always stuck together, and most of all, because of our competitive spirit with each other and our long-lasting friendships.
The organization always listens to what the players have to say, and they're always trying to improve the tour for us.
Hey everybody, so we're just kind of waiting around for Kelly to get through. I'm going to have Ada take a quick picture for me, and I'm going to just kind of babble along while Ada gets these girls in action. We got a great matchup coming up on the stream next, Sophia Mast and Kaylee McIntosh, the natural. It's going to be a good time. All right, let's see what we got going on. Let's say hello to Chanel Lorraine.
Hi, it's Chanel Lorraine, and you're watching the WPBA on YouTube.
There's all kinds of things going on around the room. All right, so these are the event sponsors for the WPBA Tour Championship, which is being presented by the Dr. Pool Promotions and Jacoby Custom Cues. Jacoby Custom Cues is a Wisconsin-based cue manufacturer, and they make an absolutely stunning, beautiful work product. And if it's something that you guys would be interested in, go to jacobycues.com. That's great. All right, so we're going to let Ada get back in action with this, and I'm going to do some graphic work for our next matchup. So you guys stay tuned. Enjoy the show. We're going to let Ada finish it off. These ladies are back in it.
Thank you everyone for following, sharing, and liking the stream. Please make sure you put the thumbs up button, and so that we in the internet land, people can see that you guys like us. And we have ball sets. We definitely know about 2 ball sets being sold, 6 more to go. So if you want to get a ball set that is likely used, it's $370. It says Aramith Tournament TV sets with the pink 4 and the orange 5, what you're seeing on the table right now. You can go to wpba.com/store. So it looks like Fanyu has fulfilled the 3-point breaking requirement. Everything's pretty open, although she's got a little bit of some work to navigate here from this for this one. So depends on how she likes it. She could go for the one into the side pocket, or she could play safe. Let's see what she does. Wow, she hit that like it had eyes in the side pocket. So our stream schedule, we are on Central Time, so please be aware that it may be different from where you are. Our next match is 4 p.m. Central Time. Then we have a break for the team, and then we will have a 7 p.m. round and a 9 p.m. round. So stay tuned. We are in day 1. Right now what you're watching is a winner side match, and then same with 4 o'clock, another winner side match. Super exciting. Lots of great playing to be had here, with a lot of players internationally showing up. We have players from Taiwan, Japan, Vietnam, Switzerland, Germany, Australia. It's running the gamut. So if you ever get a chance to watch us in person, you should. It's quite an experience. So it looks like Fanya's on her way to a breaking one. So she just got to make sure she, sticks to her game plan here. Everything is pretty open. So we are not stopping and starting the stream. So we are continuously running the stream. We may at some point stop the stream and restart it. So when the stream is restart, then the notification will go off if you are following us and have notifications on YouTube enabled. But the first 3 matches, it was pretty much back to back to back. So we decided to leave the stream on. So tomorrow's stream schedule is probably going to be the same, 5 matches. But we will be making a post on our Instagram and Facebook pages. So please stay tuned. You, I think, wanted a little bit more pace to get more straight on this 9. But this definitely is a makeable 9. So she can close the gap in this match. And Fanyu has closed the gap. Kelly Fisher still leading 6-5. And it's Kelly Fisher's break next. So thank you everyone for all your support. And it's such an exciting atmosphere we have here. We are playing alongside an amateur event at the Dr. Poole Jacoby Invitational. This is our last stop of a packed 2024 season. I believe we've had 11 different events happen this year, maybe 12. I haven't looked at the calendar and counted, but next year is going to be looking to be just as packed. We are finishing up some details involved with some of the events, but I can announce that we have our next stop, which is the kickoff of our 2025 season at Iron City Billiards, January 29th to February 1st. So please mark that on your calendars. We'll be having live stream. If you can come and visit, Birmingham, Alabama is such a great, hospitable, Southern comfort, Southern hospitality type of place. Always feel very welcome when we're down there. Yes, Bojana is from Serbia originally, but she lives in Switzerland now. So would you say she's from Serbia or she's from Switzerland? So maybe I should say Switzerserbia for Bojana. So Kelly Fisher hit herself a little bit from this one ball, so she's going to have to play safe or push out. She did satisfy the 3-point breaker requirement, so she can push out. And don't forget, if you like what you see, you can donate to the WPBA. There is a $ symbol next to your chat box on YouTube, and there's also on the WPBA website, you can make a donation. Every little bit helps, and it works towards like adding to the quality of our stream. We had some of the money to purchase a trailer so that Lonnie and her husband can bring all the equipment for each event, and it's quite a lot of equipment involved in the stream to bring this to you. And as always, our streams are free. For those of us joining the chat, my name is Ada Leo. I'm the Iron Maiden, and I usually help out Lonnie in the booth. Lonnie is setting up for the next event and got stuff to do, so helping her out. And then we do have guest commentators helping out while she is playing, because Lonnie is still playing. She lost her first round match and will be playing again this evening, so expect other people and other voices to be in the booth with us. Both ladies are really coming up with some creative containing saves, especially as we get closer in the score. It is a race to 8, so don't want to be taking any unnecessary chances and securing that win. So both ladies playing very smart. And don't miss our next matchup. We have Kaylee McIntosh and Sophia Mast. Two Floridians battling against each other at 4 o'clock in an all-American lineup match. Wow, look at this save. Jail time for Kelly. That was really nice there from Hsuan. Sticking the cue ball behind the 3 ball so that it limits Kelly's options. Kelly's got to come up with multiple rail safe kick right now, sorry. Or she can decide to tie up more things. The 5 and the 8 are kind of tied up right now. So even if Fanyu gets the ball in hand right now, she still has some work to do. Unfortunately, Kelly did not answer with the responding safe here. She was able to kick at it, so no ball in hand for Fanyu. Fanyu does have opportunity to run out now. Still curious to see how she's going to tackle this 5-8 situation. Oh, she's going to break it up right now. Oh, did not get enough hit on it. But still, she freed it up a little bit. This orange 5 definitely has a pocket now. Another containing safe. I think that was very wise from Fanyu. She could have banked that, but then if she didn't hit that correct, then she would have sold out. So was playing the percentages. Oh, just missed that 2 ball there and scratched. So ball in hand for Fanyu here with a pretty wide open table, I think. She just has to navigate from the 4 to the 5. Next on our stream in 30 minutes will be Kaylee McIntosh versus Sophia Mast. And thank you everyone for liking, sharing, and following the stream and sticking with us on YouTube and Billiards TV. Oh, gotta slow down that cue ball. That was really nicely done. She avoided scratching. I think a little bit more pace there, she would have scratched. Yeah, the 5 definitely clears the 8. She nudged it a little bit before with the 2 ball when she executed that. So she was able to free up the 5-8 and now has an available pocket for the orange 5 in the top right corner. So now she just has to go 1 rail center ball and then shoot the 6 ball in the side pocket on the right side. It looks like she's drawing it though. Yep. Stun draw. She has great fundamentals. Like she stays so still when she's down on the shot and it's just her arm moving. And she pauses too. It's so important to pause. Some people have a pause in the front, some people have a pause in the back, some people pause in the front and back. But it allows you to really be prepared to accelerate into your shots. Very nice. Fanyu has tied it up 6-6. It's a very close match. Anything can happen. If you are interested in following the progress of your favorite player, we do have our bracket up on digitalpool.com. Just go to tournaments, type in WPBA, and you'll see this event, the Dr. Poole Jacoby Invitational. This is the final stage of an 80-player field. There was a preliminary stage 1 starting Wednesday, which featured 48 players, and then 16 of those players finished to meet up with the top 32 seeded players. So what you're seeing is today is day 1 of the final bracket. Oh, unfortunate scratch there by Fawn Yu on that cue ball. Kelly Fisher has ball in hand with everything all open. Kelly Fisher needs to take advantage of this unforced error and get herself on the hill. Saw Kelly took a deep breath. Breathing is so important. You know, as you're feeling the adrenaline spike up and your heart races, and then you want to make sure that you keep it calm. So one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube is Niels Feyen, what to do when you're in the chair. And tip number 1 is breathing. So I'm so glad to see that Kelly Fisher took a deep breath and tried to settle herself. Because it's tough, you know, you have a lead and then your opponent starts making a comeback, and it's hard not to feel anxious. So definitely keeping calm and doing what you have to do, just trusting in your ability, in your stroke, just so you can keep one ball at a time pocketing. I personally would have liked to go 2 rails around, but this is just personal preference. Kelly decided to just stun it over. She is on the good side of the ball, the right side of the balls, so that she can get shape for the 7. Wow, look at that speed control. Perfect. So herself very straight on this 7. She just has to make sure she draws back a little bit, and she's in line for this 8 ball. Now she's just got to punch it over the rail so that she sets up for this 9 ball in the bottom left corner. There you have it. Kelly Fisher takes the lead and is on the hill in a race to 8 against Hsuan. Kelly Fisher to break now. Thank you everyone who's been following, liking, and sharing the stream. We appreciate all your support and all your comments in the chat, and for watching such great pool. We have some of the top players in the world at this event, including ladies from Taiwan, Australia, Japan, Vietnam, Serbia, as I like to call Bojana Sharatz. She is originally from Serbia and now lives in Switzerland, Germany, you know, as in the case of Kelly Fisher, Scotland. It's truly an international event. Nice break, Kelly Fisher. She satisfied the 3-point breaking requirements. She has a shot on the 1 here, although she may have to go for this combination on this 1 and the 7 in the side pocket. But everything else is pretty open, and she just has to make sure she gets her game plan in place before she gets started. We are playing with diamond tables today, and they're 4¼ pockets with Simonis cloth, and the Aramith Tournament TV set with the orange 5 and the pink 4. And the template rack we're using is called the Perfect Rack. It's the official template rack of the WPBA. Oh wow, I thought she had to combo that. She was able to see it. Like I said in previous live streams, the commentary booth only gets to see a small portion of what the players will see at the table. Now she has to accept this cut on this 3-ball. Oh, she decided she's going to play safe. I thought that was a much smarter shot there from Kelly. She got it behind the 9-ball. Fannyu's got a kick or jump, depending on her preference. She's not taking any chances. Kelly does not want to have a hill-hill situation. Oh, she was able to contact it. Unfortunately, she scratched. That was so tough to do. Yeah, Kelly Fisher's taking it very simple. Just keeping it contained. Nothing too fancy. Even though she normally plays very fast, she wants to make sure she closes out this rack. So I'm glad she's really taking her time and looking at all the angles and figuring out where she wants to be and committing to every decision. Now she's got to decide if she want to go to the top left corner or the top right corner. Looks like top right corner. Oh, left corner. She does like a back cuck, it looks like. Now she just has to go back and forth, center ball, but this cut was a little bit more steep than she wanted. So I'd be curious to see if she goes for it or she decides to play another save. Oh my goodness, she tried to roll that and hung the ball. It's a big mistake there. The 7's right by the side pocket, the 9's kind of in the middle of the table, so here's an opportunity for Fanyu to tie it hill-hill. There's a question in the chat about what is the hardest part of playing in a pro tournament? Maintaining focus, for sure maintaining focus and having that mental resilience to weather the momentum shifts. You're going to have moments where you're playing great, and then if you make a mistake, how do you recover from that? Some people dwell on the mistakes, and then it affects them the rest of the match. I think the best players are acknowledging they made a mistake and then move on and just kind of recover very quickly. It's like, how fast can you recover from that? Right? So those are where the champions are made of. Fanyu keeping it simple. And she ties it up. Fanyu is now a hill thriller. Very exciting. My goodness.
This got real interesting, didn't it?
So interesting.
Got real interesting. Well, folks, I popped back in and now I gotta pop back out. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so someone mentioned hardest part for them in playing good pool is the stamina. You need to play well all day for 12 hours, day after day. Yeah, there's also the waiting around too. That's part of the stamina. You're not in some tournaments playing back to back to back, and how do you maintain that focus? It's definitely an art to being able to keep that energy level, that focus, that competitiveness. So it's something that you just have to like learn how to do and get that experience and that exposure. Fun you to break here. Wow, what a nice break. I'm not sure. Everything's all open here. It might be curtains for Kelly if Fanyu does a break and run right now. Keeping it simple, 2 rail position, 2 in the side pocket. Fanyu can stun it over to try to shoot the 3 in the top left pocket, or she decides to go 1 rail out and then shoot the 3 in the top right pocket. That's just personal preference. Yeah, just like that, she went for the 1 rail out and using the rails as your friend to help you get that position instead of trying to spin it into position. Now she just has to stop shot because the 6 ball is on the side pocket, or use 1 rail again, personal preference. She got a little steep on this, so she probably has to do 3 rails around to get position on the 7 to go into the bottom right pocket. Yep, 3 rails around to get shape. Make sure she sets up for the correct side to get to the 8 next. She can neglect to stun over, or she wants to follow up to shoot the 8 in the top right side, or she could do the 8 in the bottom right side. Just looks like she's stunning over. Thank you, Natalie, for all your comments. Merci beaucoup. Oh, watch out for not being on top of the ball. She left herself a little slower or a little faster. So that was just perfect because now she has a small angle to just cut that 9 ball into the bottom left corner. There you have it. Hsuan has emerged victorious over Kelly Fisher in a hill thriller. Wow, what a match. Lots of things happening. Safety play, shooting out, unforced errors. Can't ask for a better match.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like this has been a pretty exciting matchup. Hill. Good win. Good win. B-side's not going to be happy no matter what.
I know, putting Kelly Fisher on the B-side, she's definitely going to be on her way back to the finals.
And in Capital City, I think she played Pia first round or second round and trounced back through the B side. She ended up finishing third in that event. So it looks like this is a great matchup here. Unfortunately, that 7-ball when Kelly was up on the hill is going to maybe haunt her a little. And unfortunately for Kelly, she's going to take the scenic route back through this event. So thank you to Ada Leo.
Thank you.
We're going to reboot the stream and get things going for our next matchup, which is going to be Kaylee McIntosh, the natural, versus Sophia Mast. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond with the WPBA, and make sure you stop back